Good morning, children. Once again, I am before you with the chapter number 12, video number 19. And today, we will talk about home. We will talk about the contemporary clock and simple pendulum. So, let us proceed to the plan. So, dear students, what is contemporary clock? The modern clocks and watches that we measure time with the help of events that repeat after a fixed time interval. This principle was developed based on Galileo Galilei discovery of the pendulum principle. So we can discuss about now simple pendulum. What is a simple pendulum? A simple pendulum is a device that completes its to and fro motion in exactly the same time. It was discovered by the great Italian scientist Galileo Galilei. A simple pendulum consists of a heavy object like a stone or a metal ball tied to an end of a very light, unstretchable string. The heavy object hangs freely from the string. The heavy object is called the bob of the pendulum. The normal or resting position of the bob is called its mean position. To whom we call the mean position? The normal or resting position of the bob is called its mean position. If the bob is displaced from its mean position, taken to a side and released, the bob sets into a to and fro motion about its mean position. This to and fro motion of the bob about its mean position is called oscillatory motion. So, to whom we can call about the oscillatory motion? The to and fro motion of the bob about its mean position is called oscillatory motion. If initially the bob is displaced from its mean position, say O to point A, and released, it comes back to its mean position, does not stop and continues to move forward to point B, and from there again comes back toward the mean position. Just see in the rough diagram, I have shown it that is from the point A to point B, and again from back to point B to point O, that is the mean position. You can see there. Yes, so here the distance between point B and O is equal to the distance between point A and O. So the motion of the bob starting from point O to point A, then A to B via O, and finally back to O from B is counted as one oscillation. Points A and B are called the extreme positions, beyond which the bob does not move. The counting of one oscillation can be started from any of the extreme positions, taking care that the oscillation is complete. When the bob comes back to the starting point, the time taken to complete one oscillation is known as the time period of the pendulum. To whom we can call the time period of the pendulum? The time taken to complete one oscillation is known as the time period of the pendulum. Now, some questions based upon the video number 19. Number 1, what do you understand by a simple pendulum? Question number 2, define A, time period of the pendulum. B, amplitude of the pendulum. C, mean position of the pendulum. D, oscillation of the pendulum. Question number 3, how can you measure the time period of a simple pendulum? Question number 4, what kind of watch is used to measure the time in an athletic meet? Now, now children, today we have discussed about home, about the contemporary clock, and another one, the simple pendulum, on which we can see the different kind of watches that we can use in nowadays also. That also goes upon the same. So all the children, stay home, stay safe, and do